Hey everybody, 4 and 6 Psych back, and you know, it occurred to me as I was doing the other one, I'm going to have to continue on with it now because I'm kind of invested in enjoying it, found some stuff that I want to continue on to explore. But I was going to do Navesgane. Because I wanted to see all of the new stuff that was in Navesgane. So I've started another Alpha 15.3 that is Navesgane, and I'll have to adjust the titling accordingly, I guess. But anyway, after I last left the other series that was Random World, Random Generation, I found a cave that was fairly near the forge house that we were staying in, and the cave also had water in it. So I don't know, I guess we'll have to go back and take a look at that one later on, right? In the meantime, let's get a couple of rocks. Starting out in the desert isn't quite as easy as it used to be. Used to be there were rocks all over the freaking place. I suppose I probably can't get close enough to hit that, can I? Alright, maybe. Now, the green in front of us, there's radiation zone. Most of you are already going to know that, but in case you're new to the game, that's what that is. Hitting cinder blocks gives you only rock, which is why I'm hitting the cinder block instead of a rock. I would rather get to a rock quickly and lose a little bit of resources in the beginning so that I could get my first stone axe up. So it looks like everybody's moving into the prison. All the other series that I've been watching, everybody's just moving right into the prison. Which, you know, it had a little appeal because of The Walking Dead. It looked to me like it might be a fairly decent place to try and fortify. Thank you. Alright. What else can we see? Nothing. There's a bird's nest. 2. I will take those. And let's get going on some stone axe work here. Get a little wood. Collect a little stone while we can. Now this first area, in case you're new to the game, is protected somewhat. While you're right around the area that you spawned in, you do have a little bit of protection. Zombies do not spawn right away. I think you get a half a day. You get until like noon or something like that before the zombies start spawning into this area. You also have a couple of buffs that they don't show. Like there's a hunger and thirst buff, I think that slows your hunger and thirst rate, and a stamina buff that keeps your stamina from going down quite so quickly. So definitely it's good to concentrate and get as much done as you can the first day as early as possible. So anyway, like we were talking about, the prison seems to be the big draw. A couple of people have found the Brother Theater now. I know that I wasn't the first video out there for the Brother Theater. I think I was the second, at least among the people that I watch. Mine was the second video I saw. Game Edged ended up getting up a video first before I could for the Brother Theater, and then Saturday evening A15.4.1 managed to get one out that showed, it was a multiplayer world that they were doing, and it showed the Brother Theater too. I don't think he finished with searching the building, but they got in there and were checking it out. Alright, here's another, let's get this wood while we're at it, and then we'll take out that rock. As far as plant fibers go, I'm going to try and get enough here to do this next quest. But as far as plant fibers go, when you're in the desert, you're better off just chopping down cactus of any kind for plant fibers, because not only do you get the plant fibers, you get yucca fruit. Alright, gloves, hood, pants, shirt. Better off not scrapping items like that in the beginning. But for the sake of storage space, I'm going to scrap brass and lead. Brass, lead, and iron, if you scrap it, you get less out of it than if you put it in the forge and smelt it. To anybody that's been playing for a while, this is old hat, of course. Take a look into the distance there. I'm not seeing any bear, deer, pigs, chicken, rabbits. Not seeing anything out in the distance to hunt. Alright, club. Now, I'm not entirely positive where we're at, but I think that we are really, I think we're just south of the road that runs along the bottom of the map, near the bottom of the map. If I'm in the correct place, there should be a if we go straight north, there should be a cemetery. That's the word I'm looking for, with a church in it. And then if we turn west from there, we will run into the canyon. O'Reilly's Auto Parts should be over there. There's a diner over there, an army camp, the new hotel, all kinds of stuff over there. So the number scheme I've been using, I haven't found a great one. I don't think anybody's found a super great one yet. What I've been doing is Alpha 15 and then the world. So for instance, this is the 4th world I've created, and then the episode. So up until now, this would have been A15.4.1. So Alpha 15, World 4, Episode 1. If I am actually going to run 2 episodes, or 2 worlds in this one, Random Gen and Navesgane, then I may follow the same. I hadn't been naming the episodes, but kind of hit upon a way with the last one to do that, and I think I might continue on with that. I know this beginning stuff gets kind of old, and you guys don't necessarily want to see it all the time. I would really prefer not to have to stay in that house tonight, but I don't know, it might be that we need to. Let's make some arrows. Doing way better on arrows this time than we typically do. Seems like as of lately, it's been hard coming up with enough feathers to build arrows, and we've got 96 going right now. So we're gonna have pretty close to a level 100 bow. At least from up here, you can see the bird's nest a little bit when they're downhill. Alright, well, while we're waiting for the rest of those arrows to finish making. Alright, there we go. They're done. I had a pair of axes queued up behind those. Let's take this puppy out, because it's going to be worth quite a bit of wood. Get some more arrows queued up. If we can get this tree cut down, I think that will be enough wood to get us through the night. 11:33 now. Come on. There we go. Those of you that are new, whenever you go into a burned house like this, if you look around, there's going to be several whatchamacallits on the floor, metal plates, and one of those is going to have a little gap around it, and if you manage to peek through that gap, you'll be able to see a bag in there. And if you loot that bag, there's generally some halfway decent loot in there. Get rid of this cactus. I don't want to be backing into it. That big tree over there in the distance on the left, would most likely yield quite a bit of wood itself. But I don't think that we can get at it. I think that's all the way into the radiation zone. Given enough time, I don't know, we might take a run over there and take a look. If we do spend the night here, that gives us a little more time to completely mine this area out as far as resources goes. $68. Well, that's kind of crappy. I think that's a road there, and I think that's the giant range that Mad Mole was talking about having put in down in the south. I didn't even realize I had gotten that. I guess I wasn't paying attention as I was looting that trash. That's a good find for in the garbage. It looks like I've got 24 minutes on the clock. So I tell you what we'll do is these first two episodes of this world will be day one. In this episode, I'm going to finish taking out that rock that's in front of me and the one just beyond it, and then we'll go down and get into the house and set up an overnight base so that we know we're safe. We're going to keep our eyes open for some more feathers. Quite a few rocks up here. This is going to be good. I think we can get enough to get us going through tonight, and then tomorrow on the way out of the area. Yeah, 500. Tomorrow on the way out of the area, we'll be able to pick up some more. Definitely not staying here. The main goal of playing Navesgane was to check out the bottom end of the map and show you guys the new stuff that was down there. So we're going to take that as a mission. We're going to complete that before we come back to Random Gen and play in Random Gen Worlds. Get a little stamina built back up here. Since it is now 1 o'clock in the game, and I am yet to see any Zeds. Come on. Alright, let's keep our eyes open for any resources really, but nests in particular. Got that right? Yep. Wow, there's just really a whole lot of nothing out here. Does look like a road in the distance. Nice. Alright. So this is going to end it for us. We're going to finish up this coal and then go get in the house and set that up. That will be the beginning of the next episode. There's our first zombie. So the next episode, we'll start out with setting up the house to do our first overnight. We'll do that as a little bit of a tutorial. I know a lot of you guys have already seen this stuff, so we're not going to hit it too hard, but we'll do it as a little bit of a tutorial for anybody that's new that's coming in. We had a new person just subscribe and start watching, so I had not really heard from them other than the singular compliment that they gave me after watching the video and subscribing, which is nice. But if you're them, give us a shout, let us know what you think, talk to us a little bit. And if you're new, you know, this is the opportunity. I know it's kind of old hat for you guys, but it's something to help them get up and running, maybe show them, you know, an easier way of doing something, or to kind of get in their head solidified the best way to get up and running first thing, day one, that kind of thing. So we'll show them that stuff, and you know, you guys can kind of tune out if you want. But anyway, this is it. We're gonna call this day one, episode at 30 minutes, and what do we always say? If you like what you're seeing, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. If you've got questions, comments, suggestions, opinions, anything like that, no, don't keep them to yourself. Put them in the comments section below. And, as always, if you have friends, invite them to come on over. I hear somebody coming. If you have friends, invite them to come on over, check us out, and let us know what they think of the channel as well. Thanks a lot, folks, and we'll see you next time. 4 and 6 signing out. See ya.